The importance of unity in one nation. Before I begin, first, I would like to greet all the Somali Bantu people. I want to note further that everything in Muslim life is important. It always begins by seeking the help and protection of the Creator. So, it is my prayer today that the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart will be acceptable to the Creator and acceptable by you. In the name of Allah, we thank Him for His mercy and His goodness to the members of the human family. That whenever any member of that family is astray from the street path, He gives them success and favor with the Creator. He never leaves those people without sending them someone from among themselves, who would guide them to that path of favor so that they can be, again, a great member of the human family. So, as Muslims, we thank God for Moses, the Old Testament, and the Torah. We thank Him for Jesus and the New Testament, the Injil, and we thank Him for Muhammad and the final revelation of the Quran. We also thank Him for all the sages under the wise people that He raised among us who will guide us to the path of unity, progress, self-respect, and power to change the reality in which we live. So once again, in the Arabic language, I greet all of you with the words, Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Being united as Somali Bantu in one nation leads to richer ideas, more cooperation and creates more empathy between nationals, hence the need for unity in us as Somali Bantu and the nation at large. First, I am not a stranger to you. I am your brother, and I'm your kith and your kin. And also, I am so happy and proud that I am among the Somali Bantu nation, and I am here to give you some pieces of advice that will allow us to unite as one nation, one family, and one human body. My aim is to unite all the Somali Bantu people and show our oppressors that we are not foreigners that they brought in from Somalia to be their slaves. We are also indigenous Somalis, just like them, and we cannot accomplish all that we will without working together. A nation and the human body have many similarities. To begin with, a wise man once said, a nation or family is like a whole body of a human. If one part among them feels pain, all the rest will feel the same. First, a nation is a large group of people who are united by a common language, culture, and history, or as inhabitants of a particular country or territory. Next, how do all the parts of the body register the pain experienced by only one part? The brain enables this. The human brain is the body's control center, receiving and sending signals to other organs through the nervous system and secreted hormones. It is responsible for our thoughts, feelings, memory storage, and general perception of the world. The brain is like the leader of the body. Without the brain, the rest of the body would be worthless. To achieve unity in our nation as Somali Bantu people, we need to desist from any division. In this world, as crazy as it is, when you are trying to do some good for your people, not everybody always agrees with you, so we will try our best for those whom we wish to serve. In other words, we do not recognize any division between the Bantu from the Juba River and the Shabelle River. We are one nation, and we all have one common problem. We must not think just as interns of ourselves and the people around us. We have many people all over the country, but we must find them and work together as one nation. If we stand together as one nation, we outnumber the others who claim to be the majority of the country. Additionally, the Somali Kashidik will not allow us to come together, and they never will, but we must be determined right now because our enemies want us divided so they can continue controlling us. Once we say that we will not be permitted to unite, then we will find a lot of complaints, but we will not allow their disallowance of us to be united in one nation. Just like football, you have the ball in your hand, you get together and make a play, and they are going to oppose us, but our goal is to make a touchdown. Our goal is to free the Somali Bantu people from thinking that we are less or that we are inferior and that we cannot accomplish what we desire. Besides the Somali Kashidik, we are great people, and we need to think and start considering all members of our families because all Somali Bantus are suffering. However, we all need to come together in unity after our enemies before they divide and conquer us further. We have the nature of goodness, but all of us who have been under pressure and corruption know that we all need to be purified of the dross of inferior thinking. That sometimes makes us engage in inferior thinking toward our oppressors, but from this, we must unite all Somali Bantus, so together, we can address the problems and challenges we are facing. Furthermore, as great Somali Bantu people, we need not lose hope. When a group of youth loses confidence in their people, they consequently begin hating themselves, their families, relatives, and the nation at large. This may, in turn, render them vulnerable to rogue individuals who may use them as puppets for their own selfish gains. For this reason, people need to unite and think positively about each other. In general, good parenting is essential for this cause of any child's development. Children acquire moral values from their parents, and this directly impacts their future behaviors, success, and unity of the nation at large. As such, it is paramount for parents and other leaders to devote themselves to proper child upbringing to promote a cohesive and successful society. Moving forward, a nation cannot live in peace or unity without a wise leader, and a leader cannot lead without a great nation to move forward. When a nation is choosing a leader, they need to select the wisest among them who cares for and loves them equally. The nation must respect and protect their leader from any harm. Being a leader is more than just holding an important position in any institution, it entails carrying the trust that others bestow and being accountable for one's actions. The greatness of any nation solely depends on its leadership, thus, a good leader should seek to balance business foresight, performance, and character. In summation, every nation in the world needs a wise leader who cares for all his people and can fight for their rights against their oppressors. Similarly, every nation and family must be taking good care of each other, much like the way a person takes care of their own body. Finally, the aim of this article is to focus on the importance of unity and the similarities between a nation and the human body and how these similarities are distinguished.
Seki hilma me adai aukaiba lakadale seki hilma me anaba lo dale oksinya seki hilma me rafaki samarni bo oksinya seki hilma me dakani weli kejira oksinya seki hilma me